Okay, good morning. Backstory. I went to Europe December 21st, December 20th, 21st. All the gyms were closed. It was a family trip to see my parents. My sister was there, her husband, all of my cousins, aunts, and uncles all live in Europe. And all the gyms were closed. It was open for a week. So fast forward to about 5 weeks later, I've worked out 5 times. Oh, let's get some light. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, everybody. Let's start again. Happy New Year. I love saying it. Happy New Year. Accept it. 5 weeks, 5 times in the gym. In 5 weeks. I got sick when I got back. 21-hour trip back, feeling like crap. And all of a sudden, I went on the scale yesterday. 195.4. Eating terribly, soups with a lot of salt, Chinese food. I don't know if you guys are like me. When you're sick, you're incredibly hungry. You have this unbelievable, insatiable appetite. So I was eating all the wrong things, haven't exercised. It's winter. Today begins the series, How to Get the Holiday Pounds Off. How to lose a pound a day. Who is this for? This is for the person, if you have 5 to 10 pounds left to lose, it's not for you. Lose it 1 pound per week. But if you have 30, 40 pounds, even 25 pounds, you can do this. So I was 195.4 yesterday. Let's get on the scale. 195.4. It is 9:09 in the morning. I was just doing my breath work. I haven't had any coffee yet. I have the lovely Restoration Hardware bathrobe. I've had this for 25 years. I love this bathrobe. Well, let's do it. Let's get naked. All right, guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm getting back into fitness and weight loss on this channel. I may start another channel completely for all of the manifestation, law of attraction stuff that I'm into, goal setting, but I can mix it up a little bit. It was 195.4 yesterday. Wow. Yes. 193.6. Wow. Almost 2 pounds. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Let me get dressed really quickly. Because YouTube doesn't like it when I'm naked for some reason. It's weird. It's a beautiful body, right? Okay, I thought I was going to lose more than a pound. I did not expect 2 pounds, nearly. All right, I got my cozy hoodie. All right, I'm back. Look like Bill Belichick. Hey, so 2 pounds. How did I do it? Let's have some coffee. Got some slippers. Oh, I'm doing major purging. I'm going through books, magazines. I've already cleaned this bookshelf area up tremendously. I'm throwing things away, giving things away for those who need it. And this is the way I love to start a new year. If you don't have a clean and tidy house, you're not going to be in shape. But let's talk about it. So this is fantastic. Yes, it's water weight. I don't want to hear it. Of course, you lose water, you lose fat, you lose muscle tissue, you lose everything. You lose in fluid. If you have weight to lose and you completely do a 180, which, as you know, yesterday, well, what did I eat to get down, right? I had my grapes. I had a bunch of grapes. Here's a weight loss secret weapon. Weight loss secret weapon, guys. Go half the day on fruit and coffee. Cherries. No more dates. No more. I did have a banana. I was putting this out there to get, I don't like cold fruit in the morning. You want to get the metabolism going. You want to definitely drop all gooey, glutinous carbs. You want to No complex carbs, but I did have a sweet potato yesterday. That seems to always work for me. No pasta, no rice. It would have to be a little palm full of rice, okay? But I want you to stay away from all of the foods. There are food like sandwiches that bulks me up, cereals bulk me up, anything with like, a ham and a baguette. I was eating terribly. So you're eating protein foods, vegetables, fruits, coffee, milk and sugar. I had over 200 grams carbohydrates. My favorite mug has to show up. I love the orange. So, and you put in your mind, you write down on a piece of paper, I'm going to lose a pound a day. Now, even if I lose a half a pound or a little bit more, I think I'm probably going to be able to do 5 to 7 days of this. That's about it. Because then the metabolism will slow down. I don't need to lose a pound a day for 20 days. I mean, I'll be, once again, back to the body type I didn't like. I'll be back like a 174, 178, 180. I'm not looking for that. I'm actually looking on landing between 185 and 188. And I'll show you how I do it every day. Yes, I'm feeling so much better. I can kind of hear that in my own voice. But that's all I did yesterday. I got really busy. I didn't exercise. Went for one very light walk. I had my sugar in my coffee. That's it, 2 tablespoons. And then I cut it back a little bit, okay? I still love a tip I got from the book, The Salt Fix. Putting a little bit of salt inside my coffee. Hey. I feel good. 2 pounds feels really good. And it's going to be interesting to see if I can make another pound by tomorrow, which will really be nice. And then see the next day how it goes. And of course, I top it with whole milk, the most nutritious milk. I actually have been enjoying Meyenberg goat milk. No, it doesn't taste like goat cheese. It tastes like regular milk. It says to shake well. Shit. Bad idea. I did the floors yesterday. Bad idea. And just till it gets a little bit white. That's it, guys. Whole foods. And I want you to avoid all the foods that you've been eating for the holidays. It's going against the grain. Suddenly the body starts dropping. Calories. I think I was around 1900 yesterday, 1880. So not a whole heck of a lot. But I had all my favorite foods. I made myself a cheeseburger, no bread, for dinner. There you go. Ground beef. Okay. This one is 90% lean. Yesterday was 85% lean. Made myself a cheeseburger. I topped that, with Whole Foods 365. I've got a few different varieties of cheese. I had 3-4 pieces of hard candy. And I had, that's it, really. Fruit, coffee. I worked around the house, just, cleaning up. And that's it. I had the cheeseburger. Let's see if I'm forgetting something. No, I didn't have the yogurt. I had a little bit of peanut butter and a spoon. But that's it. So all of a sudden, all of those carbs and all of that salty food and all of the glue, the doughy bread and cheesy, everything I ate at the airport, all of that stuff, even though I'm back now, 8 days, 9 days, the body just wants to get rid of it. But I'm going to shoot for a pound a day to see, to see how I feel on a pound a day. Maybe try to go for, 5 days. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But I definitely know that the next 2 days I will lose weight Then the body levels you out. It figures you out. There's less and less. Remember the rubber band effect? In the beginning, there's all that tension. You're excited, weight loss, and then you start to settle, and it adapts to everything you do. That's why overall you need 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's all. That's the promised land. That's really the promised land. 10 weeks will go by. And if you're 1 pound to 2 pounds a week and you lose 15, 20 pounds in 10 weeks and you permanently keep it off, that's what we're going for. What else? So I feel motivated. I feel excited. I feel better. I am really, really getting back to simplifying my life. I love being a minimalist. Write down your goals every morning, even if they are the same goal. So on a piece of paper, write down I was writing here that I would love to have a beautiful condo in Miami Beach. So things are starting to, in my mind, change a little bit about how I think about New York City. My parents are gone. My sister takes a lot of trips. I have no one in New York, by the way. Family is mostly in Europe and South Jersey. And I love Tom's River seaside, but I don't think I could live there, I want to know how you're doing. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Do you like some of my mind magic talk? Now, while I'm making the videos, I'm actually reinforcing. I lose a pound a day. I can easily lose a pound a day. Oh my God, I'm losing a pound a day. It's so easy, effortlessly. If you have to work really hard for weight loss, you're most likely doing it wrong. So there's always these, nowadays they call it, it's all about the kids today, TikTok challenges and life glow ups, ridiculous. And all of these things that no salt, no sugar, no fat. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to go protein and vegetables. And if it's that hard, I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m., 4:30. It's like this hero's journey. I want to be able to do it and have a good time. That's how I lost my weight. Something clicked in me, honestly. I remember my older videos, the last channel, where I was like, why don't I make it really enjoyable and have a steak a day? Why don't I have dessert every single night? Why don't I feel satisfied? I love coffee. Why would I drink black coffee? I fasted all night, and now let me end the fast with some milk and sugar. So remember, if your metabolism slows down, let's make it simple. If you feel you are slowing down, that you don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to go for a walk, and I know it's winter, these are not fun times in New York, and January is probably the worst absolute month, but if you have no oh yeah, let's do it, if there's no get up and go, if there's no drive at all, then you're eating too little. When I coach people, I always tell them, you can go hard for a short period of time, but I'd rather you go for a long period of time and consistently drop the weight without offending your metabolism. And I believe the secret is carbohydrates, particularly simple carbs. I was trained by Ray Peat, who taught me a lot. I miss Ray Peat. Carbohydrates, sugars, no excessive treadmill work, no excessive gym work, according to Ray. Ray was all about, he believed in lifting weights could be, or a sport, something that activates your mind. He always spoke about walking amongst, in nature, the mountains, the trees, a beach. It would have to engage your mind. That's what Ray was into, But because he really believed that the metabolic rate dropped once we became these automatons, these machines that, like I said, hey, 45, 50 minutes every morning, treadmill, rowing machine. I'm not going to have sugar. I'm not going to have carbs, mate. That's stupid. So, if you know me, I've been preaching this for quite a long time. And now that my energy has gotten back and I feel so much better, it's interesting. When your energy is restored in your body, you don't need calories and food to give you energy. When we're sick, the body is so hungry for energy because you're sick. And so if you look at chronometer of yesterday, olive oil, 2 tablespoons, sugar, 5 tablespoons, milk, hamburger, sweet potato. Oh, I had a protein bar yesterday because I was hungry. I was shopping. I had a protein bar, grapes, bananas, boiling soda. I left out the cheese, and I left out more. I did have more of the boiling soda, so I actually was up. It's more close to 2,000 calories. But again, I'm a high carb guy. I feel and function better with sugar and fruit and sweet potatoes, occasional rice, pasta. I make my lean pasta. And that's how I do it. Copy me. Whole food diet. Eat only when you're hungry. Stop before you are full. You will never have to count calories. You will never have to do food combining. Eat right for your blood type. All this nonsense, you know. And there was something I saw. I should make a separate video about what Oprah Winfrey, who I liked Oprah when she started out. Oprah on weight loss. She made some comments which I absolutely thought was I think it was either on her show or it was on The View. Was it on The View? She said something which, again, somebody with her obvious drive and intelligence and change the world of daytime talk. And she said something that was, I'm trying to find what she said.
First of all, welcome back. It's so good to be here.
It's nice to die. This is great. Cheese do? Well, they work for...
I know people.
That is true.
Does alcohol play a part in that? Look, I notice if I have a glass of wine the night before and I get...
It's because of me and my fault.
Yeah.
Now I understand that if you carry the obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat. You don't overeat and become obese. Right. Obesity causes you to overeat.
Right.
Obesity, I use the GLP-1s to manage the obesity that I carry.
Right.
So this is what I wanted everybody to know, that all these years I thought I was overeating. I was standing there with all the food noise, what I ate.
Listen to this. This is delusional.
What I should eat, how many calories was that, how long is it going to take? I thought that was because of me and my fault.
Yeah.
Now I understand that if you carry the obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat. You don't overeat and become obese. Right. Obesity causes you to overeat.
Right.
Obesity causes you to have all of that food noise. And what the GLP-1s have done for me, and I know a number of other people, is to quiet that noise.
Yeah.
And so...
Delusional and bullshit. Now, I have watched Oprah since the 80s, and she has lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight. Okay, so she's saying that the GLP has quieted the food noise. But this is the problem in the country and in the world. You could take this pill, take the shot. That will be the answer. Look at my great client and friend, Margie Mitchell, losing 100 pounds, going to lose 50 more pounds, maybe even more before she's done, okay? She's not taking a shot. She's not taking a pill. She is on an effective plan. She has discipline. She knows who she is. But this is the problem. I want you to listen to this one more time. Why we have an obesity problem.
The obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat. You don't overeat and become obese. Obesity causes you to overeat.
Obesity is what causes you to overeat. Oprah, I used to love you so much. I used to respect you. You're wrong. Yeah, it's called Take the Money, Oprah. Serena Williams, Charles Barkley, all these people recently, GLP-1s. Don't get me started on a rant that would last another 30 minutes. If you have this obesity gene, go to YouTube, go to the library, go to a really good bookstore and read how people have lost weight and kept it off forever, and they've been doing this for hundreds of years. It's a cop-out, Oprah. It's a cop-out. And it gets me upset because it's just, with all her knowledge, her trainers, I remember Bob Greene was a wonderful trainer, her personal chefs, there's food noise, all right. Wow, I'm going to leave it at that, but what are your thoughts, you guys? Do you need GLP-1s? Do you need to spend all of that money? Do you need to artificially make yourself feel full? Guys, thank you. How come I did it? I have to say something here. Food noise, mental diarrhea, constipation, my depression and my anxiety. And all I did was say, no, I'm going to make a change. And then I got educated. It's easy to be a personal trainer, but can you become a dietitian? Can you become a nutritionist? Can you understand how food affects the brain? Can you learn? See, Oprah, I believe, believes I can't have fat, I can't have sugar, I can't have salt. So she felt like she had to deprive herself. A person with her, probably a billionaire at this point, Oprah. I don't know. I don't really follow her. And again, with all of her chefs and her personal trainers, she can probably write volumes on how to lose weight and how to exercise, the knowledge and the people people she's interviewed. So if I had all of that and I was on the road to 300 pounds. It was just a matter of a few more months of being down and being depressed and giving up, Anyway, guys, another coffee talk, lose a pound a day. I started off by almost losing 2. Let's see if I can lose another pound by tomorrow. Cheers. Thank you.